On to our next guest, we have the. Oop, that's a sloth. We have I can't make things,
Because I
which
can't make things.
seems like a misnomer.
Can you hear me? Or am I not hearable?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Okay, great. Hello, I can't make things. SN60PB40 on YouTube. And I am very nervous. First time public speaking, sorry. Thanks for inviting me, by the way. How are you doing today?
We're doing
We're
pretty
doing
good.
great,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is one of the best days of the year. We get to hear
Yeah.
about all kinds of cool new projects.
Yeah, okay. So I don't know where to start. I don't know. Short intro about me. I like electronics. And yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. Yeah.
You can just start. Why don't you start by telling us what you made and how you first came up with the idea?
Sure thing. Okay, one sec. Let me do this. Nope, this. Okay, great. So you can see my screen, right? Is my screen mirrored? I don't think so. Okay.
Yeah, we can
So,
see your screen.
right. First thing I started with, I made bike lights open source. I actually have them physically with me. One sec. I have like a box of like stuff, and like here's the PCB. This was one of my first projects open sourcing. So, I mean, first projects, they don't go so well. We got like we got like the backlights and so on, and you can see right here. I don't know. I'm so sorry. So I've got required components here, and yeah, this is a boring project though. My newest project, which I'm more interesting, I think, is Nice Tot, which is you know how you have like 2FA where it's like 30 seconds for each code that gets sent to like your as 2FA, right? I made this custom version, like offline version, which is of course certified PL20, and you can type in a pin, and then you get codes that change every 30 seconds. So it's like a hardware version, so you don't need a phone, or if you don't have a smartphone to work. So this is a cool little project if someone's interested. It is based off of a NRF52840, a little OLED display, buttons, and a real-time clock, which very simple to make. I don't have any PCB in here. I don't want to open it up because it's glued in there shut and it's very awfully done. But yeah, another project, I think one of my more interesting ones, I think, would be Ambi, which I've got it right here. 1 second. Once I don't. Ambi, I'm just going to explain it whilst I look for it. Ambi is a ambisonic microphone, which is basically a binaural microphone. So it can record stereo, but it's like you wear headphones, you listen to it, you can hear what's going on around you. A binaural version, an ambisonic microphone is a step up because it lets you basically listen. You can basically just edit the audio in such a way where it's like crazy, because you can do like you can, for example, beamform. Great example is where you have, let's say, you want to you record something, and then you only want to focus audio from, let's say, the first 10 to first 30 degrees onto the left. So let's say there's something going on here, but there's like lots of audio over here on the left. You can do it so you can only focus on specifically on this area, and yeah, that's really cool stuff. And it's open source. All the hardware, firmware, though it is work in progress right now, but hardware is fully done. Looks good. I seriously cannot find. I have such a mess in here, but yeah, I cannot find it. It's probably somewhere on the floor. Anyway, I don't know what other projects. Pixel Pin is a newest project that I made. We can go over here, and it is basically a little e-paper display. This is not it, but it looks similar to it. It's basically thinner, little, obviously no back thing, and it uses an NRF52 840, and it's basically just a e-paper display, which you can. There's an app to it for Android, and you can basically upload custom images and have, like, instead of having a backpack full of like pins that you like reprint every so often, you can have one e-paper display that just you put it on. You can change images when you want to, and yeah, PCBs. Yeah, you can have a look right here. It's on oshwalllab.com. General website. I've got icmt.cc, and yeah. I don't know what else to say. Any other projects? I don't think so. I don't know what else to say. I saw in the email that people like to see like desk setups, right?
Yes,
yeah,
people love to
absolutely.
see what spaces look like. We're always, I feel like makers are always like, what's going on over there?
You
How
can
do you
show
set
us
up?
your favorite tools. Another thing that you can share with us is if you had like any particular challenges you overcame or something in the designs you're really excited about.
Yes, challenges with the ambisonic microphone for sure. I seriously cannot find it. I would love to show, but one sec. Maybe it is here somewhere. Maybe, but design challenges. Worst one was probably trying to 3D model a tetrahedral. It was painful to do. I needed to learn how to use math, which is absolutely awful because I don't know how to use math. But I had to learn it so I could like make a tetrahedral, 3D model it, and so on. I mean, I guess it taught me something. I realized that math isn't as scary as I thought it was. So that's something. And firmware, absolutely painful. I've probably had like 20 revisions of the firmware, but all the time it's always just choppy. That's why I'm saying it's still work in progress with the firmware, because the ambisonic microphone by itself, like the like actual microphone, that is a project of itself, I think. But I wanted to make a step further, because if you look at 4-channel recorders, because you need 4 channels recorded simultaneously to get it to, do stuff, right? But the sad thing is that the cheapest one is like what, £300 or something like that, or even more, which is absurd. If you're like making the DIY microphone that costs, let's say, at most, what, £20 to make, then you're not gonna spend literally 30 times the amount for a recorder for it. So I wanted to also make a recorder. Right. So, yeah. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna traumatize everyone with my setup. I've got 2 setups. One which is this right here. I don't know. I've got mess on the left, mess on the right here. Down here, right? So we got soldering iron, desoldering pump iron thing. I'm not gonna show more of the floor because it's such a mess. It's not even funny. Unless you want to see, but.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want to show us. Maybe you could show us like your favorite tools, the tools you use most often.
Tools I use more often. Well, first thing, of course, calipers. It has to be calipers. 3D modeling. Yeah. Next thing, which I don't know why I use a lot, but I do. Wire strippers.
You got to get those wires exposed.
For sure.
I mean, for real. Another thing is probably soldering iron. I mean, for obvious reasons. And I don't know. This comes in really handy. The desoldering pump comes really handy when you need it. If you know, you know.
For sure.
Yeah, I've got a mess up here. Actually, maybe no, it's not here.
That's a beautiful pile. A beautiful little pile. Very
good
well
stuff.
organized.
Good stuff.
Love a good pile.
I have a similar pile. No worries.
Oh, so it's not just that's very comforting. Another thing is over here, though it's currently work in progress. I mean, not work in progress. Is I have a DIY watch I made, also open source.
Oh wow!
No, it's work in progress, open source. I submitted that application. Hopefully, I'll have answers in a few days. Hopefully, yeah, so it's a watch. The base is of it's called a 2004 movement. If you don't know much about watches, you have a movement, which is the actual centerpiece right here. This one's fully automatic. And what else is there to say? It's currently in pieces because it kind of, the crown kind of snapped whilst I was sleeping because I forgot to take it off. But, we don't talk about that. But yeah, cool little watch. There's the strap for it, which is right here. That's currently covered in thingy, but yeah, little strap. Building this costs like £20-ish, and it's cool. It looks good, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, it looks great.
You're going back onto the stand. uh, I genuinely want to find the microphone. Oh, I found. Wait, no. I found one part of it. Okay, so this is version 1, which is just two-channel recorder. There's a button to record, a thingy, and probably the abomination of the actual recorder. It's a ESP32 S3 Mini, Wemos little thingy. It is probably a clone, and SD card, just thingy. It's one of these, except green, and yeah. Oh, I found the recorder. It was in the pile. I just need to untangle it. Give me a second. I'm gonna fill the silence whilst I untangle this with talking. So, what else is there to say? Oh, I have a question, if you don't mind asking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why me? Like, was I? Why pick me?
Oh, well, I mean, honestly, we are pretty open to seeing all kinds of
Yeah.
different projects. And I do really think that making an offline one-time password two-factor authentication tool is such a smart concept that
It's really
a lot
fun.
of people like,
Cool.
because like right now, I use an authenticator app and I don't love that. I hate having to have an app for something like two-factor authentication. So I was really impressed by the project.
And we're always trying to get people who, you know, like are like part of the community in some way. You know, sometimes it's people we have had on the stream before, sometimes it's people we haven't, sometimes it's people we've seen like around on the internet. So, you know, like we're open to anyone who wants to share, and you wanted to share and we wanted to hear.
Great. Okay, so you've got a phone. Great for you. This is my phone, so I can't exactly have a two fancy.
Yeah, not many apps for that guy.
No, the App Store straight up doesn't work. Anyway, another project very similar to this is a GPS. It's open source GPS. I'm not gonna show it too long because I don't want it to hook on and expose my location. But yeah, GPS, same thing as before. It's just like longer. Actually, I can just do that. Right. Yeah, GPS antenna as well. As you may have started to guess, NRF 52840. I use the NRF when I can and where I can, even if it's not fit for the job. Okay, so here it is. This is the 4-channel recorder. I can plug it in and show the interface. There's literally a interface, SD card, and then 2 wires for thingy. So turn it on, and it's like this. And it's very simple for now. If I can't press the button because it sinks in too far, but there's a button. You usually press it. I can press it with this wire, and you can see recording, blah blah blah, and it's recording 2-3 seconds and so on. And the microphone itself, the thing I struggled with the most. Here it is. It is very simple, very basic. Here's the front of the microphone, so you face it like that when you're recording. And yeah, mathematically challenging, but I mean, it's interesting, I think, right?
Yeah.
So long to find this just for like 3 seconds to show, but yeah, I don't really know like what else to show. I can show my basement. The thing is, my basement is really far below, and it doesn't have Wi-Fi. So I pre-made the recording for it, assuming I could like show, but I realized audio probably won't go through with OBS. So all I can do is play it. Here's my thingy. I'm just gonna voice over to what I said.
Sure.
Here's my basement. Actually, no audio is even coming through. That is fine. I'm just gonna guess. So yeah, we got sewing machine on the left, sewing machine on the right. We got laptop. Yeah, and we got workspace.
That's a very snug little workspace.
Yeah.
This is my main workspace. Till I don't know. I just started cramming everything in here, and now I've got 3 basements filled with stuff, which I'll show you the third one in a second as well. So, indeed. Don't mind that.
The jokes. Sewn in the middle
So-
with you.
Yeah, that's pretty much all. I've got like random stuff in here. I don't know what I said, so that's why it's so long on me showing who knows what. Oh yeah, we got dog balls, but they're for cats. Of
course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's about it. Second basement, which is very far away. So can I skip this? Can I skip over to when I'm just showing stuff? No, I can't. Okay, great. So we got pile of stuff. Yes, pile of stuff. We got 3D printer aimed at A8, I believe, if I recall. Yeah,
Nice.
A8. I'm gonna go further. Yeah. I got stuff. We got cameras. We got more cameras. Got more cameras.
Just beautiful piles. I'm a huge fan of
Yes.
piles of items.
Yeah.
Same. Like piles are just amazing. We got wires.
Who needs
Oh,
shelves when
yeah.
you can have piles?
With wires. Yeah.
That's what I say to my family. So yeah,
Well,
we got
yeah,
random
thank
stuff.
you for sharing these beautiful piles with us.
Yeah, I just realized this is probably so boring to see like a pile. I'm so sorry. That is probably so boring.
No, we love.
No, we love
again,
it.
we love piles. There's many piles.
Sure.
You're
we're
speaking to
in a
like
direction where you can't see the piles, but I
Oh, yeah.
promise you, there's piles.
just beyond the camera on the other side. Trust me, there's piles.
There's
I
piles.
kind of believe you. Another thing to show is DIY microphone. I kind of can't show it because I'm. Can I? Wait. Yeah. So DIY microphone. I mean, it's kind of DIY. There's like these preset BM 800 microphones you can buy, but I modified them with a JLI 255 capsule. So I don't know how it sounds. I think it sounds all right, but £20 to make, and it uses USB-C. So that's something. If anyone's wondering, I got a bunch of projects on my website, but on my GitHub, YouTube as well. Oh, I need to.
Yeah, we'll share out all your links to everyone so we can all keep up with all the things you're doing. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing this stuff with us. And it's really awesome to have like someone, if it's your first, you said it was your first time public speaking. So super happy to have you. And this was great. This is really fun. Really love seeing people's workspaces and like, yeah, just getting to know people's vibes. So it was so great.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing your projects with us.
Thanks for joining today.
Can I show one last thing just before?
Sure, yeah.
Real quick.
Oh, okay, real quick then. I also have oh, sorry. I also made, I mean, kind of hardware, more software, but we know what a slime VR is, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's some more slimes which are like alternatives, and I'm not bothered. I made an app which you can configure slimes really easily. Everyone says it's very useful, and not a lot of people know about it. I just wanted to point that out. Anyway, I'm sorry. Sorry for delaying it longer, but I mean.
Oh no, this is great. Definitely, we'll share out all your links and make sure everyone has access to it. And yeah, thank you so much.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.